What's evicted mean?
Well, that's when the landlord's pockets are deeper than yours are.
Give it to him. He wants it. It's his place anyway.
Terry, get that bunch under control back there. Come on, yeah, quit it.
I'm gonna get you now, man.
David, sit down. You're gonna break something. There ain't nothing in here. What? Share your blankets with him. Quit it now. I'm gonna whoop you. Yeah, you gonna whoop me? You can't whoop me.
Hello, Daddy.
Why? Looks like you and the brood is on the move. Again.
Yeah? Well, we was wondering if we could put up with you for a few days. Out in the trailer.
7 boys on a chicken farm? You just asking for trouble, Cecil.
Kelly? How you doing, Gal?
We're making out, Cecil. Wayne's got a new job over at Medford Trucking, and we'll be getting a place of our own before long.
Well, Luella's right, you know. We're just going to keep these young ones under control.
Well, Papa, they won't cause you no trouble. I'll look out for them. I'll get them to chip in and help out.
Well, this till you get straightened out.
Much obliged to you, Cecil.
Boys, get this stuff out. Hurry up now.
Here, Terry, I got it.
Come on.
I got it. Here,
Help your mama get moved in.
take the bathroom.
I gotta go to town.
Daddy ain't changed much, has he?
No, sir. Wayne ain't changed a bit.
David, you and Michael settle down in there. Y'all got school tomorrow.
All right, Mama.
Sure is nice out tonight.
I like the outdoors. When I was a little girl, my mama couldn't hardly get me to come in to go to bed at night. I used to tell her I wanted to be out where God could see me and know that everything was okay.
You deserve better, Mama.
I suppose that's why I work so hard to make things all right with you boys.
Yeah, but everything ain't all right.
That's the best it's been in a while, son. You boys aren't scattered out among relatives or sleeping in the back of the truck. You've got a roof. And everybody back together again.
Yeah, and Wayne still ain't come back from town. It is the same old stuff, Mama.
Your daddy does the best he can.
You've been having them headaches again. You look tired, Mama. I found this empty 2 weeks ago. Your blood pressure medicine. Now, you remember what the doctor told you about the medicine.
Honey, there just hadn't been enough
Money. Money. I know, Mom. There's never enough money. But, Mom, you remember what he said about this? We're talking about your health here. Mom, I'm getting a job.
Oh, no, you're not, young man.
Just after school. Now, listen to me. I went down to the hatchery and talked to Lee Reynolds. And he said they have an opening on the loading dock and it pays $4 an hour.
Just after school?
Yeah, Mama, we need the money.
I'll not have you quitting school, young man. What I live for is keeping us all together and seeing you boys get an education. Because if anything was to happen to me, I don't...
Ain't nothing ever gonna happen to you, Mama.
But if it did, the thing that I would want most is for you boys to stick together. I think that'd be up to you, son. I don't think you could count much on your daddy. You promise me you'll keep them together.
I promise, Mama. I promise.
Lord, we ask thy blessed comfort for this family in their hour of sorrow, and upon all those gathered here today. And now may the peace that passeth all understanding rest and abide with us now and forevermore. Amen.
You gonna have to leave Mama here?
No way, sonny boy. We ain't gonna leave Mama here. We're gonna take her with us. But she's gonna be in here, and in here, and in here. Okay? Come on. Come here.
Daddy, we got a problem here.
Yeah, well, what is it?
Someone else gonna have to take care of all them younger boys, you know what I mean?
Hey, Daddy, you can't do that to us.
Can't do what, Terry?
You can't split us up like that.
There ain't no other way. Lord knows I can't take care of all you boys. I'm a truck driver, son. I'm gone all the time.
I promised Mama that I'd keep us together, Wayne.
That's just fine, Terry. But ain't no way to make it happen. That's a promise you just can't keep.
Terry, you and Tommy are going to stay with me. And your aunties and uncles over in Brazelton, they take good care of the rest. They've done it before in a pinch.
Yeah, but, Papa, they all work, and they all got families of their own. And the boys ain't going to get no supervision, Papa. It's best they're with me. Before you know it, they'll be skipping school and taking drugs.
Terry, your aunt and I will do the best we can with Charles and David. Lord knows they're a handful.
Either that or let the county take them in foster care.
No, Papa, there's another way.
Whoa, you don't think that you can come over?
Papa, we can stay in your trailer. I'll watch out for them. We won't cause you no trouble. Please, Papa, I promise Mama. I'll watch out for them. There won't be no trouble. Come on, what do you want to do, boys?
We want to stay together.
As long as you won't boss us around. Who's gonna cook? Yeah, who's gonna cook?
We'll all cook.
Daddy, you're crazy if you do this.
Hey, Daddy, just go drive your truck.
Cecil Luella will have a conniption.
Please, Papa.
Cecil, you about ready to go? Cecil, what are those young'uns up to?
Well, Luella, we got to talk. Come on! Boys, put your books up now and get to work. Some of you take over the tiller. Rest of you got chicken houses to clean.
It'll smell like chicken dookie for 2 days at school.
Yeah, you won't be able to get near a girl. They'll kill you.
You guys room for a couple more? We can take this one way in the back, all right? Take it all the way back. You're on the lead this week, Greg? Yeah. Not too fast this time. They got 3 goals. We're still in the first go-around with that.
Where you been, Terry?
I've been working, Papa.
All day?
Yes, sir. I started full-time at the hatchery today.
Why?
Well, I need to help pay some of them bills. No Mama's hospital and funeral.
You don't worry. I'll sell that old trailer to pay for that.
You, what do you mean? Where do you think those boys gonna stay?
Well, I don't know. We'll add a couple of rooms.
You mean staying here with us? While they tear this place up in 2 hours. You crazy, Cecil?
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Well, then why don't you call that NorCal son of yours and ask him to come here sometime and help?
Listen, Papa, what you can get for that old trailer won't be nearly enough.
I don't want you working full time. You know how much stock your mama set by your education?
You can't do it by yourself, Papa. And besides, the most important thing to my mama was us boys staying together. And if I gotta work 5 jobs, I ain't farming none of my brothers out to relatives.
Well.
Hey, sonny boy. It's getting cold out here. Can't have you catching the cold now, can we? Anything wrong?
I miss Mama.
Of course you do. We all miss Mama. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Remember what I told you at the cemetery? About keeping Mama in here with us?
Yeah.
Well, you can't forget that.
Hello, Ella. Boys is about finished with that addition.
Hey, it's my turn now.
Well, that ought to do it, Trumps. Now we got us a place to live.
Right.
All right. Not bad, Charles. Not bad at all.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to spend your summer vacation.
Put her here. All right. Whoa! Hey. We lied. We did it. We did it.
Cecil still keeping all you boys over his place?
Yes, sir. He's got 14,000 chickens and 7 boys.
I hired that boy over a year ago. If I'd have bet money, he'd never make it, Brett.
That's 2 of us, Mr. Reynolds. Never seen nobody trust to blame hard.
How's it going, Terry?
Oh, fine, Mr. Reynolds, fine.
How about stopping by my office before you leave work?
Surely.
Yeah, I think we'll take the kids to Atlanta. See a Tech game. Okay, you give me a holler on Monday. Things going okay, Terry?
Yes, sir. Just fine.
Let's see. You put in 60 hours this week? How can you manage that?
I got to. 7 boys ain't cheap, you know.
You get up at the crack of dawn and you work here into the night and then you go home and help your granddaddy.
Yes, sir. We all work, sir.
I don't mean to pry, Terry, but I was wondering if you see much of your daddy these days.
No. He ain't been by in a good long time.
Just you and Cecil and the boys.
Yes, sir. And we're doing just fine, Mr. Reynolds. The boys are in school, and they're staying out of trouble, and they're getting good grades, and we're all together, and that's what my mama wanted.
You got a load on you for a young man, Terry.
Yeah, nothing I can't handle, though.
You've done a good job here. Done a man's job and more. Folks here like you.
Well, appreciate that, sir.
But you just about wore this job out, I'm afraid.
Mr. Reynolds, I do my job well.
And I was wondering if maybe you'd consider being a supervisor. For a raise, of course.
Supervisor? Me?
I wouldn't even consider most folks your age, Terry, but you don't act your age either.
Mr. Reynolds, I thought you were going to fire me.
You'll start Monday.
Oh, I sure appreciate this, Mr. Reynolds.
You've earned it. Terry, I admire you for what you're doing. I hope you can come to me if you need any help with your brothers and everything.
Now, I can manage.
Yeah?
Thank you.
I believe you might can.
Why don't you just get yourself a new clutch?
Don't I wish? We ain't making it, Terry. I'm going bust just keeping you boys some food and clothes.
Yeah, well, I can help out some more. I just got a promotion today. Huh? I'm a supervisor.
A supervisor?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's great. You sure are pulling your weight, Terry, but you know there's 7 of you.
So I suspect you'll be farming us out now, right? And getting rid of us.
No. We can make it here. We all pull together. We can make these chicken houses like new, and maybe we get a new feed hopper. Sonny Bell might give me a new contract if we get production up. And that piece of land over yonder I sold when your grandmammy died. You're going to get that back one of these days, too, and fix it up so your boys can have it.
You're taking an awful big risk, Pawpaw.
Well, life is a big risk. Don't dwell on the way things are, but the way you want them to be.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
I'm gonna fix this clutch.
You do that.
Yes, I'm my grandkid, Terry O'Kelly. You wanted in the dispatch office? We had a good time over there when we went down to Park. No, honey, I can't.
Got it.
On the pile there. Just about got it finished over here, Pawpaw.
Here, Papa.
Thank you, Michael.
Your shoelace is untied.
Well, so it is.
What happened to Papa?
Pawpaw! Pawpaw!
Wayne.
Now you just rest, Mr. O'Kelly.
It's no time. I gotta talk to my boys. I want the boys to have the farm, Wayne.
I can handle it.
The boys.
Pawpaw, no. And you're gonna be all right. Just relax a little bit.
Not this time, you. Don't you give up, boy. Don't you give up. Don't.
Doctor?
Luella's taking the TV.
How else she gonna watch her soap operas?
You gonna take my daddy's shoes, Luella?
Might as well. Ain't nobody around here big enough to wear 'em anymore. First time I saw you, I knew you wouldn't amount to much.
Yeah. First time I saw you, I knew you wasn't no mama. You gonna leave us something to sleep on?
Every stick of furniture in this house is mine, Wayne. Says so in the will. You and the boys got everything else. I want to just see how long it takes you to squander it. I'll let y'all some mattresses.
Well, don't do us no favors now you hear.
Well, if I was going to do anybody any favors, I'd call the county to come out here and get these boys.
I can take care of these youngies just fine.
Oh, yeah, I just bet.
I reckon that's about it.
Morning, Lee.
Morning, Terry.
So, did you have a chance to look at our chicken house this morning?
As a matter of fact, I did.
Well, how about that new contract? The houses are all ready. All I need is some layers, Lee.
Houses look good. But Terry, I heard your daddy is still drinking an awful lot. And Sunnyvale just can't take a chance on contracting with somebody like that.
Yeah, but Lee, he ain't gonna have nothing to do with them coops. Me and my brothers, we're gonna run them.
He is your legal guardian and executor of Cecil's estate. Terry, I'm sorry. But this is business.
Yeah, I understand, Lee. It's business. I understand. He did what?
Sold them. Feed hopper, tractor, lumber. Got $3 a sheet for the roofing.
My God, what is he doing? He's practically giving everything away.
Terry, they just chicken houses. Ain't you tired of chickens?
Hey, Papa died building them chicken houses.
This is pretty irregular, Terry. Judges don't usually see it at walk-in traffic.
No, sir. I really do appreciate you taking your time to see me, though. Can you help me?
It's all there, Terry. Your grandfather named your father executor of the estate.
Yeah, but Papa wanted me and my brothers to own the farm, Judge. He told me and Wayne that when he was dying.
Maybe so, but he never changed his will. The way this reads, it's up to your father to handle things.
Yeah, but he's going to throw it all away. You see, Papa left me a little money in the bank and a good farm to work. But now the money's gone and the farm's going to be next, Judge, unless you can stop him.
What you got here, Terry, is a family problem. Now, they're the toughest kind. Families can get all crossed up and nobody wins. The only thing I can suggest is that you hire a lawyer. Go through the court system.
The system. Judge, by the time the system gets off its rear end and does something, there'll be nothing left. There'll be no family, there'll be no farm. It's not fair.
Check it out. Daddy got himself some new wheels.
I don't believe him.
Daddy got a new car, Terry.
Be careful with them bruises there. They don't spoil a party. Listen, Wayne, you got no right to do that.
I got every right, boy.
You've thrown away everything Papa's worked for, Wayne. And for what? A new car to show your woman?
You watch it, boy.
Hey, you ain't gonna... That's it for you, Terry. That's it for you, boy.
Bring them over here now. Steal them all over here. You got room? I'll give you a hand.
Getting you shopping done, Miss O'Kelly?
Hey, Brett, how you doing? Long time no see. How's your new job at Weston's going?
Selling lots of appliances, boy. Hey, come on down. I'll fix you up with a new refrigerator. Does everything except whistle Dixie.
Yeah, that's just what I need. You having a party?
Oh, heading up to the cabin. Hey, wanna come?
Nah, I gotta figure out how to bake a cake for my brother. It's his birthday.
Man, you need to take a little time off. Get a burger, go to a movie, chase girls.
And no time for that.
Suit yourself.
Yeah.
Everything going all right?
Yeah, we're making do.
Well, hey, come by Weston's. Let me sell you that refrigerator.
Yeah, sure thing.
All I did all night was fight bed bugs.
And all you do all day is bellyache.
Just eggs again? Can't we have sausage, bacon, or maybe even toast?
You want some meat? Why don't you catch some of them bed bugs and stir them up for breakfast?
We got wet sheets again.
Well, don't worry about it, sonny boy. When I was a little guy, I wet my bed a few times, too.
You did?
Sure, it can happen to anybody. I remember when old Jeff there used to wet his bed, didn't you? All right, now eat your eggs. You gotta go to school on a full stomach so you can learn something. Bus will be here in 20 minutes. Everybody's got their homework. Charles? Most of it. Oh, yeah, what didn't you do?
Book report, some stupid old history. And I don't see why I can't get on full-time at the hatchery like Tommy did.
Because that's just temporary till we get some of these bills paid and get a little bit ahead. Now, do you remember what Mom told you about school?
I'm better off at the hatchery. Me and old Mr. History never did get along.
Yeah, well, at least I can keep an eye on you there.
Oh, yeah, right. That's what I need. You keep an eye on me.
All right, here's some lunch money. Y'all have a good day at school.
Mom used to make good lunches.
Yeah, Mama was a good cook, wasn't she?
Yep.
Y'all saying your prayers for her, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
All right, now you renegades, listen up. When you get home from school, I want them chores done immediately. And then Jeff, no sneaking off. And Michael, you stay away from the crick.
All right, it's too cold to fish anyhow.
And Jason and David, you do some of this laundry, all right, here. This place is a pigsty.
That boy's gonna wind himself up so tight he's gonna bust one of these days.
Yeah, bust us.
That's nearly $30,000 worth of bills, Terry.
Yes, ma'am. Those were bills for my mama's and papa's funeral, hospital. Some bills my daddy run up. I've been paying on them all along as much as I could and kept the boys fed and clothed.
About your father.
He's on the road a lot. He drives a truck. So that's why I came in about these food stamps. Just for a little while, it would help out.
I'm sorry, Terry. But according to these figures, you and Tommy together make too much money to qualify.
Too much money? Well, I bought 7 boys and I got all them bills to pay.
The county can't take bills into account when income exceeds the allowed amount. I'm sorry, Terry. But if there's anything else I can do, please call me, okay?
Doesn't make no sense. I don't understand that. Doesn't make any sense.
Charles came to school for the full straight day without his book report.
Charles is going to stand up in front of his class and apologize to his teacher. Right this minute. Aren't you, Charles? Charles, aren't you?
Yeah, I reckon.
And this won't happen again, will it, Charles?
No.
Tell that to Mr. Robertson.
It won't happen again.
It better not, Charles. I'm getting tired of seeing you in here.
Stupid dummy. Do you know what's going to happen if you keep doing this, Charles? Foster homes. And I ain't going to let that happen. You understand me?
Yeah, all right. Then let me go. Terry, you all right?
Yeah. Just my stomach acting up again.
You're tearing yourself up, Terry. Why don't you ease up?
Because I promised Mama. And I ain't going back on that promise. And I don't want none of us turning out like Daddy.
Terry,
You want to know why I'm so hard on you, Charles? It's because, Charles, you're the only one that's got a chance to make something of themselves. You got grades to go to college. You can be somebody, you understand?
Yeah, Terry.
Right, now go apologize to that teacher.
He almost beat you. He's such a baby.
Family Services. Sarah Hall, please.
I'm still hungry.
Well, that's it. There's no more soup for tonight. Where's Tommy?
Working late. What have you been doing again? Fighting?
He called me chicken brains.
Oh, yeah, called you chicken brains, did he? Well, let me tell you what a chicken brain is. It's somebody that fights for no reason, and that's what you are.
You followed Daddy.
What am I going to do with you, David? You backtalk everything I say. I'm tired of your mouth. We're up against it, guys.
What are you talking about, Terry? We're doing all right.
All right? Does this look all right to you? Empty, 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 empty. Everything is empty, and I'll go down and credit at the store.
We'd all be all fine if you hadn't run Daddy off.
No, it wouldn't. Daddy took everything we had and then some. He left us with bills that's killing us. He hadn't shown his face in 4 months. I've had to ask for some help. Now, it's just something temporary.
Help? Who from?
Some lady at the county. We all got to go down to the courthouse tomorrow.
What are they gonna do?
I don't know. Something. Somebody's got to do something.
The Seven Dwarfs. I think they're rather incredible. Good morning, boys. Hi, how are you? This is Dorothy Donaldson. She's going to represent you.
Yeah? How you going to do that?
Well, I'm known as a guardian ad litem, which means I represent both the juvenile court and your minor brothers, Terry.
So you're a lawyer?
Oh, I'm better than that. I can do some things lawyers can't. Like be your friend. Besides that, I'm free.
I hope so.
And the father?
He's an interstate truck driver. Never around, shows no interest.
$30,000 worth of bills, 7 mouths to feed, no help. I'm amazed you've done this well this long, son.
Yeah, well, I just need help for a little while, Judge. Just till I can get us back on our feet. See, I promised my mom I'd keep us together, and I'm going to see I do that.
Well, you've done the best you can, but I'm afraid you're in over your head. Why don't you folks sit down and let me talk to these boys? What do you fellows think?
Terry did the best he could, I reckon. But we gave him a hard time sometime. But he makes his mind, Judge.
Judge, we love each other. We don't want to break apart. All we want is to be a family. That's all.
I feel any minute Mary Poppins will come waltzing into this courtroom and make everything okay. This is the real world. Food, discipline, and education are the real world. Now, I'm placing Tommy and Charles in temporary custody of this court. And when things settle down, I'll let you go back to the farm with Terry. David, Jeffrey, Michael, and Jason will be placed in foster care.
Foster care?
And I'll review the case in 6 months.
6 months? Judge, I just need some temporary help, not this.
What we need here is stability, Terry.
I came and I asked you for help, Sarah Hall, and look what I got. My brother's taken away from me for 6 months.
Terry, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was going to happen
I don't care
this
what
fast.
the judge said. I'm not going with
Terry?
it.
Now, Terry, it's been worked out that the boys will be placed at the Palmer farm. Now, you know that's just down the road from you.
They need to be with me, all right?
It's the law, Terry. It's 6 months. Now, they'll have everything they need. You can see them every day.
I ain't going.
Listen, guys, I didn't know it was going to turn out like this either, and I don't know what to do.
I ain't going.
Listen to me. Somebody's got to take care of the little guys, and I can't do it this time. All right, so promise me you'll watch out for them. Promise me.
I promise.
That's a boy.
All right, boys, come on.
See you, Terry. See ya.
Bye-bye, Terry.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye, Terry. Bye, Terry.
Goodbye, guys. Oh, Mom, I'm so sorry. So sorry, Mom. Oh, Mom.
All right, guys, let's go back inside now and get the rest of those. Come on.
How's it going, partner?
Well, just fine, Lee. This here makes $70,000 on the day. We had a good one.
Terry, you make us both look good. Folks at the big office are starting to take notice of our output. As a matter of fact, we're doing so darn good, we may just lose you.
What?
Well, there's talk of a manager's job at Sonny Bell's other hatchery.
Manager's job? Lee, you know, if I got that manager's job, I'd get my brothers back?
Now, don't count your chickens just yet. They know what you're doing here and how hard you're working with your family, with 2 jobs and all. Morning. What can I do for you?
Terry O'Kelly?
Yes, sir, that's me.
Got a warrant here for your arrest, son.
My arrest?
Bad check charge.
I haven't written any bad checks.
There must be some kind of mistake here. Third time today I've heard that.
I figured out real quick it was Wayne. Now that I have a record, the judge will never give me my brothers back. I'm going to get even with that rock.
Stop it. Now calm down and think.
This isn't going to go on your record.
We'll take it to court, show your signature, get the case thrown out. It's your father who's in trouble, not you.
Ms. Donaldson, every time I get ahead, Wayne shows up and ruins it.
Terry, for everyone like your father, there are 10 more pulling for you, trying to help. You don't have to do everything yourself.
I can't trust nobody but myself.
I know what you want. I want to help you. Terry, I know how to do things.
I thought you represented my brothers, not me.
I do represent them. I represent their best interests, and that clearly involves you.
You mean that?
Absolutely. Now, here's my phone number. If Wayne causes you any more trouble, or you need anything, call. All right?
All right.
Cecil had a big vegetable patch over there and 2 layer houses back that way. He made a good living, took good care of the boys. Wayne drank it up 3 months after Cecil had died and lit out. Must be them.
Hey, Brett, what you doing? Hey. How you doing?
You bring all those new appliances we ordered? No, got something better. This is my boss, Dan Weston, Weston Appliance, and Roberta Carver from the Journal. This here's Terry and Tommy O'Kelly.
Terry, I told him.
What are you, a newspaper reporter?
Yeah, I'd like to do a story on you and your brothers and your situation here.
My situation?
I've been telling Dan about you, Terry. He'd like to help.
Oh, yeah? How you gonna do that?
My church, actually. Maybe some clothes and food, and maybe with Roberta's help here, some publicity. If folks know about you, they'll pitch in.
Yeah, well, I don't want no handouts, Mr. Weston. You know, I just want my brothers back.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
I appreciate your offer, but I don't think so. I don't know.
I promise you won't be any handouts. No strings attached.
Terry.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Listen, why don't I get a picture while I'm here? Terry, you and Tommy, why don't you stand over here in front of the steps? Okay, great. Why don't you put your arms around each other, boys? And smile.
What the world needs is a picture of a good-looking dude and his ugly brother.
Yeah, which one is that?
Great. Dan, how about one with you in it? Why don't you get in the middle, between the boys? There we go. That's great. Okay.
Tara continued to try to run the family. A major load for a full-grown man, but a monumental undertaking for a 17-year-old. So saddled with bills totaling $33,000.
35. Sounds to me like you're catching a cold.
Yeah, just sniffles. The three oldest O'Kelleys struggle to make ends meet. How about that?
Heck, if the eggs was gold, we'd be rich. Yeah, very funny. Listen, why don't you take a couple aspirin before you go to school?
You want to keep this? Or?
Yeah, I'll put it in the album. You can show the younger boys when we take them fishing tomorrow.
It's a good picture, you and Tommy. Wish I'd have been here.
Dan Weston says there's plenty of chances for that, so you better start practicing your autograph, hound boy. Yeah, we gonna be regular TV stars, brothers. This stuff don't mean diddly. And the only reason I let this happen was for a little help. Don't forget that. Boy, this is a beautiful house, Miss Donaldson.
You know, most people call me Dorothy.
Yes, ma'am, if you'd prefer that. Dorothy? Wayne called me today at work, and he was real angry about what I said about him in the paper.
Well, he's got the district attorney to deal with now, Sarah Hall and me. So don't you worry about your daddy. Got other folks in your corner to do that.
What do you think about this? What do you think?
I'm not sure.
Do you know Dan Weston?
Oh, yes. He's a good businessman. He's helped a lot of people. I just wouldn't want this publicity to get out of hand.
Me neither. I can't believe Dan just gave us this stuff.
Yeah, and he loaned us the truck, too.
And the food and clothes he brought out yesterday?
Yeah, I think it's best if you call him Mr. Weston.
Well, he said to call him Dan. He said he's got a job for Charles after school, helping deliver appliances.
Hey, what's going on? Where are they going?
What's going on? I can't believe what's going on here. What are we gonna do? Let me through. Don't leave me.
My stuff in there, Terry. What are we gonna do? I gotta get in there.
Nothing you can do. The car is too hot.
It's not fair. It's not fair. It's all my fault.
Come on.
It shouldn't stop. It's not fair.
What are we gonna do, Terry?
Oh my.
Here's what started. The heater? Y'all must have gone off and left it on. Short it out.
Were you able to save anything at all?
Not much. It's pretty well gone when they got here.
It's our family album.
Come on, Terry. There ain't a thing you can do here. Come on, y'all coming home with me. Come on.
Y'all get enough?
Oh, yeah, Miss Weston. That sure was good food, wasn't it?
Delicious.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
it was great.
It was wonderful. It was wonderful food.
Yeah,
Sure was.
Thank you.
Okay. Dessert, and then cleanup time. Your rooms are a mess.
Oh, yeah, listen, I know boys will be boys and all that, but Diane needs a little help here.
Oh, yeah, we're going to pick up, right?
Sure. Well, that looks great.
I'll tell you what else looks great is all the mail that's been coming in for you boys. Did you know that your story's been picked up by newspapers all over the country?
I haven't seen any mail, except for 1 or 2 letters.
Well, there's no need to concern yourself with it. The church is opening it for you, and the money's going straight into the fund the church has set up. But y'all can write thank you notes later if you want.
Well, is it a lot of money?
Well, a couple thousand already. But money's not all.
What is it, Terry?
Orlando?
Disney World. How about that?
Oh, wow.
A wealthy businessman has invited y'all down for several days, and it's all free.
How nice.
No, I can't go, guys. We can't go. All right? I'm sorry. I got a manager's job coming up, and Lee and Tommy, you just started
No,
work
it's no
there.
sweat. I already talked to Jack Coble, the head of Sunnybell.
No.
He's going to clear it for both of y'all to be off.
Terry, come on.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, Terry. Heck, ease up. You sound like an old man. This is a chance of a lifetime. Kick back a little, Terry.
There's going to be lots of extra publicity in this, Terry. They're going to have newspapers and TV in Orlando, and when y'all get back this weekend, we're going to have a TV crew here to do a story. We're going to have all you boys together.
The TV crews, and it's just so fast, Dan. I don't know.
Terry, you got to take advantage of this, son. The more publicity, the more money, and that just brings the day closer when you get the boys back. The boys, Terry. That's the whole point.
Terry.
Morning. Hey, Lee. Morning.
Well, back from the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Come to get your last paycheck, eh?
Quit fooling around. Merry Christmas. I'm ready to start work.
We thought you quit, Terry.
Quit? No, I can quit. What do you mean?
With all the publicity about the fund, we figured you just didn't need the job anymore.
Hey, Dan Weston spoke to Jack Coble downtown. Hey, that's Sonny
I didn't hear nothing from Coble, nothing. If I had any idea, but with you gone a week, the folks downtown told me to fill the job.
That was my job, Lee.
Terry, I can put you in a driver position until something better comes along.
That was my job, Lee.
My hands are tied, Terry. I'm sorry.
Well, when do you expect him back? Oh, all right. Yes, please tell him that Dan Weston called. Yeah. Thank you. Well, somehow the word just never got along to the right people, and now Coble's out of town and nobody knows what happened.
Yeah, I know what happened, Dan. I lost my job.
Terry, I'm sorry, but it's just a job.
How would you feel if they took away your appliance store, Dan?
Oh, come on now, Terry. Look, I got a place where you can learn the appliance business.
Dan, they were going to make me a manager. All right, now I'm nothing.
Terry.
They took away my job.
What are you talking about?
When I went to Florida, they were supposed to work it out, but they didn't.
Hey, wait a minute. They can't just take your job away.
But they did.
Who took your job?
It's everything I worked for. It's all gone. Nobody can know what that meant to me.
I know what that job meant to you. I know what it meant.
Hey there. Thank you, ma'am. How's it going?
All right. But, frankly, I'm a little concerned about Terry. That job at the hatchery meant a great deal to him.
Yeah, it was a comedy of errors, I'm afraid. Hardly my fault for not checking to make sure things got covered, but I think you'll figure out air conditioners smell a lot better than chickens.
Well, I'm a little concerned about the publicity, too. Newspapers, magazines, television. It's all a little mind-boggling. I'm not sure it's good for the boys. They're not sophisticated kids.
But, Dorothy, it's working. It's getting results. Money is pouring in. Folks want to help. You know about the plans for the new house?
No.
Yeah, plans for a new house for the boys. It's 1,600 square feet, 4 bedrooms. The Home Builders Association wants to donate all the materials, and right now we're looking for free labor.
House? Where?
Right there on their own land to replace the one that burnt down. Now, it's the best shot they've got at getting back together. We've got a snowball rolling here, Dorothy.
Yeah? Don't let that snowball get away from you, Dan. And don't let Terry get lost in the shuffle.
There's a big breakfast area right here next to the kitchen. And right back here is a laundry room, so y'all won't have to tote everything up to the washateria.
Wow.
Now, what do you think about that?
A house.
Yeah.
Maybe the judge will give me my brother's back.
Well, this will certainly help. I mean, to have a nice place that'll hold all of you. In fact, I've got lawyers working on that right now with Judge McLaurin, and this will help too.
Wait, well, what's this?
This makes us co-guardians of the boys.
Us?
Yeah, I mean you.
Yeah, but why us?
Well, it's so that your daddy can't just barge in and mess everything up.
Wayne called me yesterday. I think he's getting itchy about all the money in the church fund.
Yeah, well, this will stop him dead in his tracks because now he'll have me to deal with. I mean, me and the county. So you want to give me your autograph there, Mr. O'Kelly?
Unit, that's affirmative on that license number. Outstanding warrant for child abandonment.
That's 10-4. Bring them on in. Looks like busted taillight and speeding aren't your only problems, mister. There's a warrant out for your arrest on child abandonment charges.
I know nothing about no child abandonment.
Tell it to the DA, Bob.
What do you think about all this, Terry?
Well, I suppose it's pretty good. 6 months ago, I didn't have a friend in the world. Now I got more than I can shake a stick at.
And by dark, you'll have the beginning of a house.
Yeah, I just wish my mama was around to see it. She'd have never dreamed about living in anything that pretty.
Thank you, Terry O'Kelly.
Hey, that was great. What you say we get some shots of the construction now? Yeah.
Oh, this many guys working at once. The framing ought to come along pretty quickly.
Hey, Terry.
Hey, what's up, Dan?
Terry, I'd like you to meet Doug Barron from the Home Builders Association.
Mr. Barron, it's my pleasure. I can't tell you what this means to me and my brothers.
Glad to help, Terry. Dan, he just told me a lot about you boys.
Yeah, well, folks we don't even know have been giving us a lot of help.
That's true. Roberta, did you know we have $57,000 in the trust fund already? But this here is all donated materials and labor.
Yeah, we ought to have the roof on the dark. Of course, the inside's going to take a little while.
That's amazing. Now, what's amazing is 2 bathrooms, because Charles can spend all day slicking down his hair. Yeah, and you can practice shaving on him.
Bring me up a piece of skin wood.
How you guys doing? What's up, pal? How you doing? Hey.
You gonna be on TV?
Oh, yeah, you betcha. Lord, you're all grown foot since I seen you last week. You don't rump there.
Hey, look at this place right here. This is our new house, brothers.
Awesome.
They don't have no bed bugs, is it?
Not unless you bring them with you.
Can I have a goat?
Sure you can. You can have a goat, you can have a dog, you can have a horse, anything.
Can we stay with you now, Terry?
Yeah, this weekend's ours, guys. We're staying the night at the Westons.
Right!
All right, come on, let me show you around.
They look good.
It's great seeing you all together.
Yeah.
Terry, this is very exciting. Well, let's get to work.
It's 2 peas and free shake, Jason.
How do you know so much?
Because I study hard, like you better do. Besides, Terry says I may be a college boy someday.
Ha.
Hey, get your feet off the sofa. Come on, get them off. Get them off. Hey, where'd you get those?
Oh, Dan bought them for me. You like them?
Since when do you need fancy shoes?
Oh, chill out, Terry.
I'm serious, Tommy.
Hey, here's the guy that wrote all the way from England.
Don't answer that one. You don't speak the language.
How's it going in here?
Fine. As soon as they finish up here, I'm organizing a cleanup detail. They track mud in the front door, and the hallway is a mess.
Welcome to O'Kelly land. Hey, Terry, I need to see you a second.
Well, let me help the guys finish writing thank you notes first.
Oh, those don't concern you. Come on. Come on.
Dan, what do you mean those letters don't concern me? Folks wrote those letters by hand. People just like us, if they got a little more money.
Well, I'm not saying they're unimportant. I'm just saying let the kids take care of that. This is what you need to see.
What's this?
It's new guardianship papers.
Yeah, but you're already the co-guardian.
Yeah, but this will include your property, so we can keep your father from getting his hands on it. The farm, the trust fund, all told is getting to be a sizable amount.
Yeah, well, Wayne's already in jail.
It don't make any difference. He's still your natural father. He's got the final say.
Dan, I'm not signing that.
Terry, you need to sign this so that I can protect you from your father.
No, Dan, this has gone too far. I don't need you to protect me from Wayne. He's already signed away his hold through his lawyer. But you've got me to give away my checking account. You buy my brother's new shoes, fancy shoes, and now you want me to sign away everything I own.
Look, Terry, I am paying lawyers good money to work this out for you, son.
You're paying lawyers, you're building a house, you're doing this, you're doing that. I don't even want this publicity for me and my brothers. Okay, I'm losing control. Now come on, pack your stuff, we're getting out of here.
What are you talking about, Terry?
I said move it! Now come on, let's go. What's going on here? Come on, go. Let's go, move it.
Terry, don't be stupid now. Terry, you're going to mess everything up. I hope you know the house may not get finished. People won't want to help an ingrate.
Do what you got to do, Dan.
Terry?
Dan and me, we had a blow-up. It was over the publicity and over the money, and it's just gotten way out of control. I didn't know where else to go, Dorothy.
You? Terry, I don't have any authority to keep you boys. The county's placed you.
The heck with the county. Come on in. We got plenty of room.
Thank you.
Right, thanks. Well, just hope to see her home. She says it's all right for the boys to stay here the weekend. Little ones go back to foster care tomorrow anyway. So, did you find enough sheets for the beds?
Oh, yeah. And every sleeping bag we own. Come here. I got something I want you to see.
Great day for a swim, huh?
Yeah, I feel like jumping in and never coming back.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
I blew it.
Some of it, maybe. Dan Weston's giving up his co-guardianship. In fact, he's washing his hands of the whole business. Church fund, everything.
How about the house?
Subcontractors have stopped work.
I shouldn't have run off. He was just trying to help me. But I don't know, it was like I was losing control of everything. Decisions were being made for me, and I wasn't even involved anymore. And all I could keep thinking was, it was me that promised Mama. I promised her, and I got to answer.
I know.
But all I did was let her down, and then I go running off by myself.
stupid. I'm really stupid.
No. You were an 18-year-old boy who was trying to handle a situation that would buffalo most 40-year-old men. Take it for what it's worth, Terry. And learn from it.
Good morning.
Hi.
Just picking up some permits. Business is booming.
Oh, glad to hear it. Doug, I'm sorry to hear about the O'Kelly house. I was hoping to get finished.
Well, to be perfectly frank with you, the guys just didn't see much point in it. I mean, after all Dan Weston did for those kids and Terry to run off like that, he's a hothead, Dorothy. And he doesn't appreciate much.
No, he does appreciate what people have done for him. And he's not a hothead. He's the most single-minded person, young or old, I've ever met. And he is totally dedicated to getting those boys back together. He and Dan just didn't agree on how to do it.
Well, it's a shame what happened.
Yes. I hope the association will reconsider after things die down a little.
Maybe. We'll see.
Dorothy, what are we doing here?
You know about this place?
Yeah, my papa sold it when my nana died.
How would you like to have it?
Have it? What do you mean, have it?
Well, there's a man I know that's willing to buy it and lease it to you for $1 a year. House and chicken sheds.
Who? Why?
Well, he wants to remain anonymous. But he knows all about you, wants to give you a chance.
A house? Hey, we can put some layers in them chicken houses. I know all about chickens. And Sunnyvale, they'd give me a contract if Wayne wasn't here. But I don't want it if I can't have my brothers back.
Oh, we'll work on that, too. I have someone I want you to meet.
Mr. O'Kelly,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Kincaid can see you now. It's the last door on the left.
Thank you.
Is willing to admit several errors in procedure. Make that.
Yeah, Mr. Kincaid.
You're Terry. Come in. Have a seat, Terry.
Dorothy's told me a lot about you. She says you're made of pretty good stuff.
Yeah, I owe Dorothy a great deal, sir. More than I could ever tell you. She's the best friend I have right now. The subpoena, the one charging my father. I don't have to go to court, do I?
Oh, yeah. You have to honor the subpoena.
But do I have to testify?
No. Under the laws of the state of Georgia, you don't have to testify against any member of your family.
Sir, I don't want nothing to do with it. You know, whatever he's done to me and my brothers, he's still my daddy.
I understand.
Dorothy said you can help me get my brothers back. Is that true?
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. It's never happened in the state of Georgia before, Terry. Teenager in charge of a large family of minor children.
Yes, sir, it has. I was in charge of them for a long time after Mama died. I kept them in school, and I kept them fed and clothed and staying out of trouble with drugs.
I didn't realize that.
I'd still be in charge of them if it wasn't for the courts.
I can't guarantee the outcome, but I'm prepared to try.
Thank you, Mr. Kincaid. I appreciate that. I have no money to pay you, though.
You don't need any money. This one's on me.
Yes, sir. I really appreciate that, sir. Buying a car like that was a real stupid thing to do, Tommy.
Yeah, well, you're just jealous because you're still driving that old heap.
No, Tommy. It's just that I got some better things to do with my money. That's all.
Well, my money is my money,
yeah,
and you can't boss me around about everything anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, rich boy! Get any money for us?
Hey!
Hi. How's it coming?
Oh, pretty good. With all the stuff folks donated, most of the house is furnished. Some young punks just drove down the road before you came, hollering and shouting at us.
You get much of that?
Yeah, belly full. The guys get a lot of it at school.
Well, there's bound to be jealousy and resentment. All the publicity and the money. Try not to let it bother you. Look, I brought you a housewarming present.
This is great. I need some blankets.
How are the little guys?
Oh, they're just fine. I'm bringing them back to the Palmers in a minute. Why don't you come on in and visit for a while?
No, Tom's waiting supper. I have some news for you, Terry. Your father pled guilty to the charges of abandonment, stealing the inheritance, and forgery. He got a 3-year active sentence and 10 more probation.
Is he going to prison?
Yes.
I never, ever thought it would have come to this. All right, I don't want the little guys to know. I'll tell them later.
No, I understand. The question now is, what happens to the boys while he's gone?
What does happen to us?
Well, we're trying to work up a recommendation for the judge, the 2 lawyers, the defects people, and me.
What do they want to do?
Well, I'm recommending all the boys live here with you.
You mean that, Dorothy?
Yes.
You bunch of lazy bums. Come on, Tommy. You're supposed to set up this box spring of mattress.
It was too much like work.
Oh, yeah, well, you can either work or you can fix the dinner.
No, not that. Beat me. Cut off my hair. Anything but Tommy's dinner.
Hey, pipe down.
Come on, guys. Come on. He's right. Come on, we got a lot of work to do now.
Getting where you sound just like Terry.
Grow up a little, huh?
Now, listen, I'm serious, all right? We got a court date coming up, all right? Let's get this place a little bit shaped up. Tommy, get up and help Charles. I'm taking the little guys back to the Palmers.
But we haven't finished watching the cartoon.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, I was thinking about cookies and ice cream, but, you know...
For supper.
Well, why don't you let Jason finish his cookie? I don't want Miss Palmer thinking that I'm ruining your guys' meals. I'm proud of you, Dave.
You are?
Yes, sir. You're taking good care of the little boys. You guys minding him?
Well, mostly.
That's good. That's good. Well, guys, get on in there. Yeah. Good night, guys.
Attorney for the father?
Edwina Wiley, Your Honor.
Yes, all right. Terry, do you think you can make a living off that chicken farm?
Oh, yes, sir. No doubt about it. If there's one thing I know, it's chickens. And now that I got enough money, I can get them chicken coops fixed up, and Sunnybell's going to give me a contract.
Miss Wiley, is the father in agreement with this?
He'll go along with it as a test, Your Honor, since you'll keep the case under your jurisdiction.
All right. Now, all the parties involved have recommended that Terry in custody of Tommy, Charles, David, and Jeff, and that Michael and Jason remain in foster care. Now, Terry, there are 10 rules set down here regarding food, clothing, attendance at school, and discipline and so forth. Do you understand them?
Yes, sir.
You'll be closely monitored. We'll see. Court's adjourned.
Dang it, Tommy, why don't you keep it tight?
I'm doing the best I can.
Yeah, well, it ain't good enough. The electricians are coming on Monday, and this has got to be finished before Sunnybell brings the layers. Hey, where are you going?
I'm leaving, by gosh.
Oh, yeah? Where are you going? What are you going to do?
I'm going to be 18 in June. I got my own car, and now I'm going to have my own place.
Listen, I need you here.
And what you need is to let go a little, or else you're going to run the rest of them off, too. I just got to have some breathing room, man. You're smothering us.
Yeah, go ahead, Tommy. Throw it all away. You already spent your money on a car when you should have been saving it for school.
If you want to sink your money into chickens, go ahead. I'm sick of chickens. Sick of people calling me chicken brains. I got better things to do.
Come on, Terry. Terry, come on. It's supper time.
Not now.
Knock off. Not now. Give me a board. You never quit, do you? Yeah, like I can quit. I got to think about tomorrow and the day after that and the next year. And that's what you better start doing, too. And pretty darn soon. I am, Terry, I am. About next year, I plan to... What, about college? Or go tooting off like Tommy? College, maybe. You know, if the money's there, and the money will be there. Nothing will make Mama prouder. I know, Terry. Let me give you a hand. Oh, no, not again. No! Oh, no, not again, not again! Get back! God, get back! Leave this! Why? Why? It's all over. It's gone. It's ruined. I don't believe it.
Talked to the insurance company this morning. They're going to send an adjuster out later in the day. But your insurance just covers the houses themselves, not your improvements.
All that work. $8,000 worth of money from the trust fund just up in smoke.
Couldn't have come at a worse time either. You're hearing in less than a month.
If you want to postpone it, Terry, I'm sure he'd understand.
I can't think about how things are, Dorothy, but how I want them to be. I want my family back. I gotta find Tommy.
Where's Tommy?
He took off. He's gone. He's getting his own place. He says he's 18 and I'm smothering him.
I gotta get him back here.
What are we waiting for? Tommy ain't got here yet.
rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge McLaurin presiding.
Court in session. Well, let's see what we have here. Terry, you've had quite a setback out here. Second fire in 2 years.
Yes, sir. But I'm going to get that chicken coop rebuilt, sir. We still got our house, and I got me a new job.
What kind of job?
I'm driving a truck at the hatchery, sir.
All right. Miss Wiley, do you have a comment for the court?
Your Honor, Terry has tried his best, but he no longer has the financial resources to comply with your order. The boy's father wants him in foster care.
I see.
Your Honor.
Yes?
I'd like to recommend to the court just the opposite. Give Terry custody of all the boys. He's met all the requirements of your earlier order. Food, shelter, discipline, education.
The father is concerned as to how Terry will financially care for the boys.
I'm getting to that. Now, I have supplied you all with copies of this trust agreement from the First National Bank. They're accepting the fund for the boys that was set up by the First Presbyterian Church. The bank will invest the money and pay out $200 a month for each minor child.
The father was not a party to that trust agreement.
Well, he doesn't have to be. He's already signed an agreement allowing the fund to be maintained for the boys. Doesn't matter whether the church does it or some other responsible entity.
But, Your Honor...
Please. Just a minute. Miss Donaldson, what do you recommend?
Your Honor, they've got free housing. And with the return on the investments that the bank will make, they could meet their other expenses. As guardian ad litem, I recommend the boys be together.
Thank you. Terry, I think you've done awfully well with what you've had to face. Unfortunately, I've never awarded custody to someone as young as you are.
Judge McLaurin, I've been trying real hard and for a long time to keep the promise I made my mom before she died. Lord knows I haven't done everything right, sir. But I've grown. And they're my brothers, Judge, and I love them. And I want them back. I can handle it. I promise.
This has been a very difficult decision to make. I'm going to rule in your favor. Custody granted. Dismissed.
Thank you so much. Hey, where's my lug? Hey, give me back my lug nuts, Jeff and David. Hey.
You ain't the boss, Terry.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that if I were you.
You guys getting too big for your britches. Come on.
Say that if I were you, buddy.
Hey, Terry! It's Tommy! Guys, it's Tommy! Can I go for a ride?
Sure. Everybody gets a ride.
So
Stick run here in the saddlebags.
Where's your car, Tommy?
Well, a tree ran into me. Well, I guess I thought I was Richard Petty.
How fast does it go? Wow. So shiny. Look at the car. Gosh, it's cool.
Just visiting? Well, I thought I might stay for a while. That's okay. I got a hankering for some of Charles' meatloaf.
Yeah, we can fit one more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go get some meatloaf. Go ahead, give them to her. Well, Mama, I did it. We all together. I love you, Mama.
I love you too, Mama.
Love you, Mom.
I love you, Mom. Me too.
Me too, Mom.
Hey. কত মাইয়া দেখলাম আমি এই জগতে এসে স্বামী ছেলে ঘুরে বেড়ায় অন্যের সাথে মিশে কত মাইয়া দেখলাম আমি এই জগতে এসে স্বামী ছাড়ে
কথাটা রাসেল হাত ধরে বলা যায় না মিশে না দিয়া